I want you to go to St. John, chapter 13, verse 34 to 35. The word of the Lord reads, we're not going to just preach this, but we're just going to use it somewhat of a backdrop. Verse 13, 34 to 35. I'm giving you a new commandment. Love each other in the same way that I have loved you. Verse 35. Everyone will know that you are my disciples because of your love for each other. Let's read that together. Ready to read. I'm giving you a new commandment. Love each other in the same way that I have loved you. Everyone will know that you are my disciples because of your love for each other. God bless you. You may be seated. I just want to use this for a subject just for a few moments. Relationship status. Relationship status. If you notice on the infamous social media network called Facebook, when you're filling out your profile, they ask you about yourself. You can go to anybody's page and there is an About tab where you can fill out information about yourself. You can choose what you want people to see. You can choose who even sees your page if you're not friends with it. I have my page said if you're not friends with me, you can't see my page. Praise the Lord. But there's a section called About, and in this About section, you enter your name, you can enter your birth date, you can enter your employment status, you can enter your job status, you can enter your educational level, you can enter even your relationship status. And I see some people's relationship status says single. Some of them says married. Some of them say divorced. But this is one that just trips me out. Some of them say it's complicated. And let's be honest, sometimes relationships can be complicated. If you think that relationships are always perfect, Lord, I got another story to tell you. Because relationships are not perfect. Saw a status yesterday on Facebook, and the pastor friend of mine, somewhat older than me, but it said something like this. It said, if you're married and you have someone that you love, the reason why you know that you love them is because they're not perfect. It's because they come home and you argue sometimes, but you stay. It went on to say they mess up the food sometimes, but you stay. Sometimes a job are lost, but we stay. It even went on to talk about when they come out of the bathroom, it don't smell so good, but you stay. Why y'all acting like that? Y'all know it's true. You might not can smell yours. Jesus. Relationship status. So we must understand that relationships are not perfect. It takes work to make a relationship work. It takes work to make a relationship work. It don't just poof. I'm here. It kills me. This is what kills me. How people spend thousands. I never knew. My wife, she coordinates weddings. I never knew right here in town how much people spend on weddings. I'm like, oh my, OMG. And SNH. You mean to tell me there's people here in town that spend tens of thousands of dollars on weddings? I told her, I said, we are in the wrong business. I'm going to start coordinating weddings. Talk about me if you want to. I'm going to find me a wedding to coordinate somewhere. I just might need help with colors because I'm colorblind. But y'all tell me what colors are colors, but I'm going to coordinate this way. Y'all better know this one thing. It'll start on time if nothing else. Y'all do know that, don't you? And it won't last all day. But if nothing else go right, the colors may be all off, but it's going to start on time. But people many times spend a lot of money and things of that nature, and when I look at how much, and I'm like, Lord, you spent $12,000 on on one day that lasts about 3 hours, maybe with the wedding and the reception all together. But don't realize that after you get married, you gotta be married. After you get married, you gotta live with this joker. And these people kill me. People kill me. After I married, he gonna change. He ain't called me married before y'all got married. He ain't gonna call me now. So, but I want you to understand this, that relationship take work. But now, that was about marriage. But anytime there are people around, you gotta have a relationship with those people. I don't care if it's employment, employer, employee, supervisor, worker, a pastor member, a police officer, and you about to get a ticket. Hello? There's got to be some type of relationship somewhere. So my question today to you is, what is your relationship status? Not just being married, but what's your relationship status? This is what we have to remember. We have to understand this, that Satan comes to kill, to steal, and what? Somebody shout this with me. Satan comes to kill, to steal, and to destroy. All right? So, if he comes to do that, why are you so shocked? You know that. Why are you so shocked? When he comes to kill, to steal, and destroy everything that God loves. Why are we so shocked? Should nothing shock us when we just know what we just said? He comes to kill, to steal, and to destroy. But watch this. We can't focus only on what Satan comes to do. We got to focus on what God comes to do. That scripture goes on to say he comes to steal, to kill, and destroy. But then it goes on to say, but I am come that you might have what? Life, and what? That more abundantly. So we must understand this, that if Satan comes to kill, to steal, and destroy, and Jesus comes to give life and that more abundantly, we must understand this, that Satan's number one tool is deception. Somebody shout deception. When his number one tool is deception. Satan has a way of deceiving us and killing our relationships with people. Now, we all have that agape love. We love the Lord. He heard my cry, pitied every groan. Long as I live, when trouble rises. I knew somebody was going to finish it. I hasten to his throne. But guess what? We don't only have to have the agape love, the love of God. We can love God, and we can worship God, and we can speak in tongues, and we can go on 3 and 4 and 5 day fast, and we can do all of this, and we can just be so deeply in love with God, and can't deal with people with a little nothing. When the scripture says in the book of 1 John, it says, how can you love God and whom you've never seen? The Bible says if a man says, I love God and whom I've never seen but hated his brother, the Bible says he is a liar. This is what I teach my son. When you lie, the devil's your daddy. I ain't your daddy no more. Tell the devil, happy Father's Day. So we must understand that we have to monitor and look at our relationship status. Because this is what I want you to understand. The devil uses something called deception. Satan is so smooth, he'll deceive you and you won't even know. How many have been deceived by the devil before this? All of us been deceived. And you know what the devil comes to do? He desires to destroy families. Because families are of God. If families weren't of God, he would have never created Adam. And he would have never created Eve from his side. They would have never had children. The oldest institution. The family was here before the church was here. That's how I know that families are important. And when the family can get right, the church will be right. But, you know, we just get messed up. Some of us would rather have go to church and spend time with our family members. The devil is a lie. That's deception. So here it is. The enemy many times deceives us into thinking that people don't like us when people ain't even thinking about us. We have made ourselves too important. So we must understand this, that we cannot be self-centered. Somebody shout self-centered. We have to move from being self-centered to Christ-centered. Self-centered people only think about themselves. A self-centered person, watch this, a self-centered person will give you something and then run back and tell, I gave Sheila my phone. See, I gave her something, but still I made it about myself. I wasn't even trying to bless Sheila. All I was trying to do was let some people know what I did. I'm still self-centered. You know anybody that gives to folk and is still self-centered? Give me my phone back, Sheila. But self-centeredness is about us. It's about what I want. It's about what I need. It's Father's Day. It's not about you, ladies. It's about us today. But you got some ladies that saying, I'm the mama and the daddy. No, you're not. You can't be a daddy to a boy or a girl. You their mama. Only their mama. Only. You can't be their daddy too. I'm sorry, mothers, you bring a lot to the table. Because God knows my wife is a multitasker. I'm not a multitasker. If you give me to multitask, something's going to get left undone. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm not a multitasker. But them ladies can cook, clean. I can have a rip in my jacket. My wife can sew that while she's cooking in the oven. Not burn that. Ironing boys' clothes. At work doing stuff too. It's a woman. And get it all done. Multitask. Now give me all that. Somebody will be disappointed. That Larry, y'all, bro, he ain't no good. I'm not multitasking. I can't do that. But we have to understand that we can't be self-centered. This is what relationships have problems. Again, not husband and wife, but brother, sister, mama, daddy, a cousin, whatever it is, whatever your relationship, employee, whatever it is. You can't be self-centered in relationships. What's your relationship status? Some of you today hate Father's Day. Some people hate Father's Day. Hate Father's Day. But you can't be self-centered in any type of relationship. This is what the Bible says. Philippians chapter 2, verse 3 through 5. Don't act out of selfish ambition or be conceited. Instead, humbly think of others as being better than yourselves. In order for relationships to work, I don't care what relationship you're in order for it to work, you got to think of others better than yourself. I don't care what kind of relationship it is. We have to think less of ourselves and think more of other people. That's how we come from self-centered to Christ-centered. So don't raise your hand, but how many people in here today said, don't raise your hand? You can be real self-centered sometimes. Don't raise your hand. You just think it's all about you. Mm-hmm. You just think everything is about you. I've been there. Yeah, I've been there. But guess what we have to do? We have to understand that we humble ourselves. Because watch this. Again, the devil has used this tool of deception to make us think that that's about me when it's not. How many of y'all go on Facebook and they talking about me? They ain't think about you. That style wasn't about you. That was something that somebody was going through. Now your shoe might fit, but it wasn't your shoe. It was somebody else's shoe. So what we have to understand is we can't be self-centered. The Bible says this in verse 4, Philippians chapter 2, verse 3 through 5. Verse 4 says, don't be concerned only about your own interests, but also be concerned about the interests of others. This is what I'm going to tell you. Look at your neighbor and say, don't say it yet. I don't want you to lie. I want you to look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm concerned about you. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3, look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I'm concerned about you. Oh, everybody said it. Everybody said it. So guess what? The next time you see your brother or sister down in the dumps, you're not going to go back and ask nobody else. So you're going to walk up to them and say, sweetheart, you feeling okay? Because you said you're concerned about me. Self-centered people ain't studying nobody but themselves. But we can't even serve God effectively if we are self-centered. How can we be saints and servants of God being self-centered? You can't. Because as servants, we serve other people. This is the people I respect the most. I know what people those are? People who work and waiters in restaurants. I have so much respect for waitresses and waiters because they don't even realize those type of people can really be good in ministry because they serve people, they wait on people. And watch this, they serve people with good attitude and nasty attitude. They serve people that they serve them well and they get a tip sometimes and sometimes they don't. I was with somebody one time, the service wasn't that bad, it really wasn't her fault. Watch this, waiters and waitresses, they take the heat for what the cook did. Let your food come out messed up. You're going to go off on the way. All they did was brought it out to you. They didn't cook it. But that's what we do. I don't anymore. But I admire people who serve tables and wait because they have a servant's heart and a servant's attitude. And even when the people don't treat them well, they still smile. Even when they don't get a tip, they still smile. So we have to understand that God has called us to be, to think of ourselves less and think about other people more. My question today is, who can you serve today that you haven't served in a while? What can you do to serve somebody else? Relationship status. All right? Verse 5 says this, have the same attitude that Christ Jesus had. Just think about this. What was Christ Jesus' attitude? His attitude was this, I didn't come to serve, to be served, I came to serve. Relationship status. We must understand that Satan uses deception to divide people. He uses deception to divide fathers and sons. He uses deception to divide mothers and daughters. He uses deception to divide sisters and brothers. He uses deception to divide cousins and grandparents and uncles and all that. He uses deception. People got the same blood in their body, don't speak to each other. Relationship status. And guess what? Yes, they might have done you wrong. I've been done wrong. Guess what? And I've done somebody wrong. Because you do know that hurting people hurt people. Nobody wakes up in the morning and plot and come out, yeah, I'm going to see what I can do to get that the other day. Nobody wake up doing that. But it just so happened because of something else that was going on, I ended up affecting him because of what I was going through. So we must understand we got to look out for the devil because he's cunning and he desires to deceive us. Not only deceive us, but to use us. Y'all do know this, that Satan don't have to own you to control you. But guess what? That's what helps us to mess up relationships is pride. But the scripture says you do know that a Holy Spirit comes before a fall. All we got to do is humble ourselves when it comes to relationships. Ask me how I've had to do it. And let's be honest, sometimes, I don't care how close you were with your family, sometimes the relationship changes. Because let's be honest, there are some parents, some fathers, who were excellent fathers and mothers while we were children. Huh? But then as you got older, they didn't know how to handle an adult child. Parents, can I just suggest this to you? You and your child's relationship don't change one day. I know your baby is the most perfect little baby. Their feet don't stink. Their neck don't stink. You just kissing all on the neck. Ooh, I can see each other. But one day it's going to change. And that joker going to be grown like this baby here drinking, sitting on that bar. He going to be eating up all of y'all food. Like me and my brother did. We ate all the time. My mom couldn't wait till school started because the grocery bill went up. She said it went up by $600 a month during the summer. But you exaggerate. No, I'm not spending about $600 a month. We're buying groceries about $600 a month because I was out of school eating all day. That's why parents be glad when school starts back. Eating up everything. Just boy, where you going? I'm finna eat. Why? You hungry? No. Just eat. Just eat. Just because. But relationships change when the child becomes an adult. And let me tell you something, parents, we can't tell our kids what to do any longer. once they become grown. Amen. You can't tell them nothing. You can't tell them. And guess what? Sometimes, parents, you have to mind your own business. Don't get in their business. Mind your business. Unless you're invited in. If they're going to buy a new car and they put up in your house a new car and you come out there, you don't need that. You can't afford it. That ain't none of your business. Amen. Now, if they ask you, do you think I can afford? Oh, God. This deep amen in the back. Now, if they ask you, can I afford this? Then you can spit your opinion. But unless you're invited in, you don't have nothing to say. Amen. Should I take this job? Well, since you asked, that's your door right there. But if they don't ask, then none of your business. Period. But this is the problem with relationships. I'm getting ready to close. This is the problem with relationships. Many times is that we're prideful and we won't humble ourselves in order, because this is what we're trying to do. Even in the midst of arguments and disagreements, this is what most people try to do. They try to be right rather than win the relationship. Relationship status. What's your relationship status with people? Are you always the one trying to be right, or do you want the relationship? Lord Jesus, I learned. 2011 was probably one of the hardest years I ever lived. Look, if I could have just left and just carried on and take me away, take me far, far away. Because I had some problems with relationships. And I was, me and my wife were the ones, I'm going to be honest, being mistreated. But guess what? We had to humble ourselves. Because, watch this, it wasn't about being right. It was about winning this relationship. So guess what? This is what we do. You stepped on my toe. Well, you bumped me in the hallway. That's what we do. You get that. When you didn't call me on my birthday. When you didn't call me on my anniversary. Here we go. Tit for tat. Here we go. Start the engines. Here we go. Well, you didn't like my Facebook status. Well, you didn't like me on Twitter. Here we go. Instead of saying, you know what? Please forgive me because that's the start of humility. That's relationship status. I'm not here to be right. I'm here to win this. Because you know the Bible says, he that humbles himself will be what? Exalted. And he that exalts himself will be abased. So sometimes we have to go in and we have to take the humble route. See, that's what's wrong with some of us. Is that we're too prideful in the fact that we can't admit that we were wrong. We can't admit that I made a mistake and I'm sorry. And sometimes that's the one thing that's holding up our blessing. Jesus. And it seems like this is how we drop pride in relationship. Whatever relationship you got, whether it's a brother, whether it's a cousin, whether it's an aunt or uncle, whatever it is. Listen, when somebody said, I'm sorry, forgive me, then your answer shouldn't be, okay. That is as prideful can be. Even if I did do nothing wrong, this is what humility taught me. Listen, I'm sorry, please forgive me. You know what? Let's just get this thing right. That's what mature kingdom adults do. But religious folk, I'm sorry, please forgive me. Okay. That's what happened to me. Okay. You have to take, it's hard. Humility is not easy all the time. Woo! It's not easy. It's not easy, especially, watch this, when you don't have a relationship with your daddy and your dad is still alive, and you got to call them and wish them happy Father's Day. Amen. Don't nobody want to be real this morning, Lord. Because guess what? If you don't do it, look at the joke. Supposed to be saved and he can call me, wish me happy Father's Day. If you do it, I wonder what they want now. You can't win either way, so you might well do what's right. So you got to drop pride. Somebody shout, drop pride. Drop pride. Drop pride. Drop pride. You can't mess up in front of some folks. They just ride the mistake. Somebody shout, drop self-centeredness, drop pride. All right, my last point, my closing. 1 Peter 5:5 says this, likewise, ye younger, submit yourselves unto the elder. Yea, all of you be subject one to another, and be clothed with humility. For God resists the proud and giveth grace to the what? Humble. If you want to be graceful, get some humility. My spiritual father is a manly man's man. Okay? He's a manly man's man. Ain't scared of nothing. Can do just about anything. Fix anything. This dude cuts, I don't know how many yards every Saturday. Stays up all night Sunday mornings, all night Saturday night. And sometimes I don't even go to sleep and preach like the world is coming to an end on Sunday morning. But one of the most humble people you ever want to meet. What I'm telling you, walks in humility. So we must understand that here it is. Sometimes we see people that are great, they're anointed, and this, that, and the other, they have favor on their life, but we don't realize it's not because they're way up here, it's because of the spirit of humility, and God elevates them. So here it is. The Bible says in 1 Peter 5:5, for God resists the proud and gives grace to the humble. For the proud, Luke 18:14, for the proud will be humble, but the humble will be honored. In your relationship status, sometimes it might get a little rocky. Because I done been in some rocky situations. And they got real ugly. It got real ugly. But you know what? I learned the next time that problem came around, instead of pointing fingers, you did this and you did this, and I didn't like this, and you make me and you did. I learned this next time around, I'm sorry. Because you know, when we talk to people, you listen to the conversation, and you have to, because you do know the scripture says, when you have an ought against your brother, you go to the brother. But this is what we do. We go to everybody else. I can't stand you. I promise you. I can't stand on me. I got wrong. Look what she on that baby. It makes me sick on that baby. You got a problem. I don't like the way you hold the baby. See? But that's not what we do. We go to everybody else that we got a problem instead of the person. And you know what the Bible said though? I can preach this because I did this. The first time I went, you so and so, you so and so, you so and so, you so. We just went back and forth for 4 hours. I should have been on the clock. Making some money. For 4 hours, we did that. 4 hours. 4 hours. And there's a lot of emotions going on in the room. Next time, you know what? Something woke up. I'm not doing that anymore. You know what? I'm sorry. Okay. Guess what? I got mine right. Because you do know the scripture says this, as much as life within you, live at peace with what? All men. Let me give you something about peace. This is what religious people think. Oh, I'm going to live at peace and I'm going to go around. But you got to understand this. When you come into the knowledge of Christ, you don't have to go around people to be peaceful. Sometimes it takes staying away from them. I told you I have a new theology. This is my theology. I go around people who celebrate me, who don't tolerate me. And those who don't tolerate me, I don't go around them. Why would you put yourself in the fire by going around people who only tolerate you? When they see you pull up in the driveway, they talk about you. When you leave, they talk about you. And you know you can feel the presence that they don't want you around. Why do you keep doing yourself like that? Then when you leave, you get all sad and get in the car. Stop going around. Amen. See, we've taken the peace. Oh, I'm going to go, but I just ain't going to say nothing. Just trying to be a holy. No, sometimes you don't have to go around. Live in peace with all men. Last point. Drop self-centeredness, drop the pride, This is the last point. Relationship status. Whatever relationship you're in, this is how my spiritual mom taught me. I'm going to be talking this. Whatever relationship you're in, it ought to make you better. If that relationship ain't making you better, something wrong. If I'm in a relationship with Terrell ought to make me better. Terrell ought to push me. I'm thinking about dropping out of school. Terrell's like, no, man, you can make it. Go ahead, you can do it. And guess what? Not only that, but if I'm in a relationship with Terrell and we're friends, not only is he going to make me better, I'm going to make him better. We're not going to pull each other down. But whatever relationship you're in, just evaluate the relationship and say, does this one make me better? Nope, drop that. Does this one make me better? Nope, drop that. If this one make me better, yeah, I keep that one. And you'll find out that sometimes all the relationships that you have, they'll drop off and there'll just be a few. There'll be a few. You had a relationship with 10 different people and you find out, every time I get ready to go back to school, they talk me out of it. Every time I get a promotion on the job and I get something good to happen to me, they like, oh, okay. Thank God for people in your life that'll celebrate you. I don't know about you, but I got people in my life that'll celebrate me. I got people in my life that when I don't tell them about something good that happened, they get upset when they got to find out some other kind of way. You mean to tell me that happened and you didn't call me and let me know? Thank God for people in your life that's not jealous of you, but that's happy for you. When you get promoted, when you get blessed, when you get married, whatever the case may be, they're happy for you. What's your relationship status? There's anything I've learned as I close. Let me stop there. That we have a part to do in relationships. But guess what? You do your part. Let God do the rest. This is what helps me in difficult relationships. This is what I have to ask myself. What if the person never changes? What you gonna do? Make them change? You can't make grown folks do nothing. You can't make grown people do anything. Grown people do what they want to do. You can't make people change. But guess what you can do?